All right. Okay, so laptop is shut down. You guys can hear me?
Yep. I can't even. There.
There you go. Beautiful.
I hit that twice and it never did anything. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. All right, thank you.
You got a problem, you got a good woman to take care of.
Somebody with smaller fingers. You can't even reboot it. Doesn't make-
Hey, this phone is working great though. You guys are looking good.
Maybe how we do it. So I guess we can move to Jeff and we can continue, Eric and I can continue to mess around in the background here, but Jeff can pass on all of his good info to the people in the room here. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce Jeff Brubaker from the town hall and what he's going to share with us. You're on, Jeff.
All right. Thank you. Can everybody hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Good to see you all. And sorry again about last month. We all have our lapses and I had one. So I appreciate being here at this month's meeting. If I share a PowerPoint, will you guys be able to see it?
It'll be tricky for them to see it, Jeff, but I am recording it, so it is worth you sharing your PowerPoint. And then we'll have it recorded and we can publish it later.
Oh, okay, great. I think you might need to enable me, Tracy, to share. It says my sharing is disabled.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm going to allow. Is it letting you yet?
Yes, thank you.
Perfect.
All right. I hope people can kind of see my screen.
Yeah.
So, as you know, we are beginning an update of our comprehensive plan. And I know a lot of you guys know this, but why update the comprehensive plan? Well, an update should occur at least every 10 years. And our current plan, some of you worked on it, is from 2009. And it's a good plan. And we've implemented some of it, but we've also not implemented a lot of it. So even as we update this plan, we want to make sure that our updated plan will be implemented. So it's an update and it's not a full rewrite. So it does give us an opportunity to reaffirm all of those goals and policies we have in our current 2009 plan. But the world has changed a little bit too. So it allows us to not only update our community information with new data and new research, but also to see where we want to reaffirm, modify, or even remove goals that are no longer relevant to the community. So we're going to take about a year to update the comprehensive plan, and we have selected a consultant to help us. We are lucky that we got Southern Maine Regional Planning Commission. It's really Southern Maine Planning and Development Commission, but they are a regional planning agency. So we got together a comprehensive plan committee, and they're having a kickoff meeting at Town Hall at this Wednesday at 7 p.m. So there is a Zoom option for that meeting, and it's open to the public, so anybody is welcome to attend. So here's what we're going to do to update our plan after that. So we are going to have, we have various subcommittees that talk about different topics like land use and transportation. And those subcommittees are going to be meeting in November and December. We will have a community survey go out, which happened with the last plan, and it's a pretty common thing for comprehensive plans. A pretty thorough survey to ask people in Eliot how they feel about the community, how they feel about growth, and what they feel is important. And I emailed a draft of the community survey. Roseanne, I don't know if you had a chance to share it with others, but would certainly like the Historical Society's input on that in terms of what kinds of questions we want to ask the community on historic and archaeological resources. And we're looking for feedback on that draft by November 18th. So this fall and winter, we're going to hibernate a little bit inside with our computers and update the community inventory. So that's basically like collecting all of the data and information about our community that's going to be relevant to our comprehensive plan. So that includes historical, cultural, and archaeological info. So we'll want the historical
We lost Jeff, huh?
Yep.
Shucks. He's showing still as participating. It's going to be one of those nights, isn't it?
It already is.
Darn, that full moon is causing havoc. There you go. Okay, Jeff, you're back. You're
Hi,
okay. There you go.
sorry about that. I'll share my screen again. So I don't know exactly where I cut out, but I was talking about how in early 2023, we're going to have our first public meeting, which is a visioning meeting, and that'll be a chance for the community to, in very broad strokes, tell us what they want for the future of the community. And then in the winter and the spring, we're going to update our goals, policies, and strategies. So if one pillar of the comprehensive plan is the inventory, which is the existing data, the existing conditions and data, the other pillar is the goals, policies, and strategies. And that's when we make forward-looking statements about where we want to see our community go in the next 10 to 15 years. And then in the spring and summer, we'll actually be preparing the document and hopefully getting it ready for the November 2023 elections for voters to consider approving and adopting our new comprehensive plan. So I just wanted to show you a little clip, and maybe I'll expand my screen a little bit.
Yeah.
Whoop, Jeff, you're gone again.
Hello?
Oh, you're back.
Oh, okay, thanks. Must be that full moon. This is not the map we will be using, but it just shows you on the computer that we are using a survey function that can also allow people to put dots on a map. So that might be important for some historical ideas that the community wants to suggest. So this is the online version of the survey. We will have a paper version of the survey available for folks who would rather take the paper version. And we're going to have a lot of resources. We were just talking about it today to help folks who want to take the paper survey for being able to find historic architectural styles. There's a discussion about the different architectural styles of Eliot. There's talk about cemeteries, and I know there's been a lot of work recently on updating cemetery mapping, which is great. There's talk about town records, town landings along the river, historic and prehistoric archaeological sites, and then there's a listing in the plan of the 3 National Register sites. So this is the example of the kinds of information we'll want to be updating, and we'll certainly want to hear the society's input and ideas for this new information. So with that, I will end my presentation and stop screen sharing and be happy to answer any questions that anybody has.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Oh, what was the date for the actual voting on it?
the goal is to have it ready for the November 2023 election. So essentially nearly a year to the day from now.
Thank you.
Yep.
Any other question?
Jeff, I have a question. Will this presentation, is this available like on the town online website? In addition, obviously I'm going to record this, but I just curious if this presentation or some form thereof is available on the town site.
Yeah, I can do one of 2 things. I can either put the survey online, or I can email it out so everybody has a copy of it. And I'll let you guys know. I'll get the survey to you all.
That sounds great. And yeah, if there's a link, like if you end up putting it online for the rest of the community or whatever, then we can get the word out too.
Yeah, and that's a good point. There is a comprehensive plan webpage where we're going to be putting a ton of information.
Yeah.
I'll send the link to that. It's pretty sparse right now, but we'll be getting more and more information as the days go by.
Okay. And it sounds like we have, our request is to review the survey questions and see if there's anything we want to add as a society for the community. And you were looking for that by November
18th.
18th. Okay, so a week from Friday. Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
And then, yeah, any suggestions on different wording for questions as
Okay.
well. Great. Well, thank you so much.
All right, thank you, Jeff. Appreciate the info.
Thank you, guys.